Hello, this is Western Jeff. Thanks for watching. It's another great week here to be here. It's our broadcast is April 14th, 2015. Let's play World of Warcraft. Alright guys, let's settle in right off here. Let's go ahead and get us a queue. You know what we're doing? Temple, Mr. Temple. We're trying to finish off that 100 wins there. And I'd love to keep talking about some basic things about Temple. So let's scroll down to Temple, select Temple, and now we're in the queue. Oh, so great. So we have some great news for everybody here. First is our player of the week, which the website will be updated here at westernjeff.com. It's going to be Sanquez, S-A-N-Q-Z. He is a great player. We played with him about 2-3 weeks ago. He was really a super trooper. Even though we were doing some losses in RBGs, he stuck around and kept with it. So we want to thank Sanquez. So Sanquez is the player of the week. Some other great news here. So I got the big thing that's going on here is that we have Twitter. WesternJeff.com now has Twitter. It's something that I've had to utilize for such a long time here that I should have been doing, but I did not. And I just started Twitter, which is great. It's a great way to communicate with you, and it's a great way to communicate with others in the WoW community. I'm really excited to use it, and I've already started collecting some followers. So go ahead, go to if you wanted to follow me on Twitter, it's Western Jeff at Western Jeff PvP. So that's the great thing. You can also find the Twitter link at westernjeff.com, and of course the news site westernjeff.com is always updates the Twitter now. We've replaced it with the old news section, so that's great. So now you guys get up to date, minute by minute information about what's going on, all the great things that are happening. And I also get to add some suspense. I can't even speak tonight. Have you ever had one of those nights where you're trying to pronounce words and they're just not coming out? Well, that's what's going on with me here. I get to add the suspense. You know what? We're going to strike that word. It's flavor. That's what we're going to call it, flavor. Yeah. Add some flavor here to the news and stuff. So, I'm still doing some things that I've been talking about here. We're still going to put out the Temple series for you. I have big ideas about, against the Stealth series that I'm going to put out. I still have to finish the Node series for videos. It just takes so long. I've started working on the Temple because that was something of immediate need for the RBG group that I help organize on Friday nights. So that's going to come out first, and then it's probably going to be the last of the Node series. I'd like to clean up the Node series videos for you guys and really do some great stuff. The other thing that is big news is that I'm adding a premium section. Yes, a premium section just for the people who really want to know some great stuff about WoW. And it's going to be actually through YouTube. Is that for 99 cents you can watch a premium video. And this video will be something that is above and beyond anything that you would ever seen from my website or most other websites. It's a how-to guide on RBGs, and specifically individual RBGs. So Temple will be the first RBG that we're going to talk about. I'm going to give you some really straight down facts, how to assess situations, and give you some strategies and counter strategies along with some specific topics and game theory to really hone your skills and your group skills for RBGs. It's really going to be a great thing. So those are the really big two news items in the day here as we're waiting here. Almost 4 minutes into the queue. Still no pop yet. Don't you hate that sometimes? You're just sitting and waiting for the queue pop. You're talking to your buddies or your friends, and you're just like, come on, get it going. We want to see some action. We just don't want to sit in the garrison all day. Ugh. That's how I'm feeling. I'm ready to get right in there and really start shooting some people up and having some fun with you. For those who are just coming in here, I've broken my tradition here. Usually I'm late by 5 or 6 minutes. I wasn't. I was on time. How about that? Let's start a new tradition of me being on time, so that way I could be more dependable and reliable for you guys. So for those that are coming in for the live broadcast, my name is Western Jeff. And of course, you can watch this live broadcast at westernjeff.com, also on the Twitch page. And later on, it will be uploaded onto the YouTube channel of Western Jeff. A lot of Western Jeffs in that last 2 or 3 sentences. I'm having one of those nights where you just can't pronounce words just right, and they come out kind of weird or funky, or like a 3-year-old says them. Have you ever had times where you needed to speak clearly and it just didn't happen for you? Oh my! I was one time I was on the phone with somebody, and it really mattered. It was not a job opportunity, but it was something where it was going to lead to something in my real life. Talking about real life, but talking something with when it comes to my career in real life, and I wasn't able to actually pronounce the words. And I started avoiding like basic words. It was really kind of sad. The person on the other end of the phone said, "Oh, I don't know about this guy. This guy's kind of sketchy, don't you think?" But it was just one of those times where you get kind of caught up. You're nervous, or you have to speak really on the fly, and that's really hard to do at times. I'm trying to really hone my skill for that. Have you guys had times like that? I think everybody has at some point, whether you're talking to somebody that you need something and it's really important, and the words aren't coming out right, or you were in a situation where you had to speak in front of a group. That happens so often to so many different people, where you're in front of a group and all of a sudden you need to communicate something, whether you need to give instructions or talk about a topic, or relay some information, or even give a demonstration in front of a group of people, and the words don't come out. It's frustrating. It's really frustrating. But here I'm hope as the night goes on here, and I become a little bit more relaxed. Oh, yeah, it's already 10 o'clock. Central Time. Yeah, get the stretching going. That these words will just flow out of my mouth, and you guys can really have a lot of fun. What I don't like is long queues. Oh, I hate long queues. Let's see where we're at. We're at 7 minutes, 3 seconds. Oh, so painful. We just want to get in there and start it up right a bit. So one of the big things here as I'm continuing here my march to finish Temple is, so we're going to click on player versus player. We're going to go down to Temple. So I got all the other achievements, and I just need the 100 wins. And I have 89 right now, so it's 11 more wins. Last week you guys saw me at like 81 or 82. I've done a few games in between the broadcast guys, so I've got some extra wins there. So hopefully it won't be tonight. We're not going to do 11 games. That takes forever to do sometimes, but maybe sometimes next week I will pop those achievements, and we'll have that. We'll have that done. I don't know what my next one should be, what my next player versus player achievement, the PvP achievement should be. There's a lot of achievements for PvP here, especially in Warlords. Maybe you can get to that a little bit later tonight. But I still need to finish out my Battlemaster, the Khan, the Adversary, I need to finish up the Bloody Coin stuff. But these 3 big ones here, the 250 kills, I'm at 117,000 out of 250,000. That's going to be just kind of a grind. Battlemaster, I got 3 out of the 5 done. I need to do AB and EOE. Silver Shard, Twin Peaks, Temple. So I'll have Temple done. I'll have 3 of the 5 done with that. I'm thinking of going back and doing Eye of the Storm. And the reason why is what I can do alone is this one right here. Kill the Fly. I don't know if I can do these 2 alone. I'm not sure. These aren't grinds either. You actually have to put together a good group to get that done. So maybe not EOE. Thought about maybe Twin Peaks, but I got some stuff. I got a lot of it kind of done. I need to really research. We could do maybe 1 or 2 games of TP there. Um, Pop for some of those achievements we can probably do easily. We can easily do Mountaineer. And then Fire Walk with Me kind of reminds me of Fire, Fire, and Wind. I think was the name of the band. Do 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 do. I'm just trying to think of. They had the song in September. Do do. It was on in September. Maybe we could see if we can grab those 2, but those aren't really good ones. I thought about Mines too. That's a good one to kind of jump into. I still have to do lots of wins in there. Some of these will be a little bit harder. 5 for 5 would be very hard. You would need a buddy to do that. What about Deep Wind? I'm thinking about Deep Wind. And here's why. Because Deep Wind also has the title Gorgeous. Yeah, Gorgeous Western Jeff. Ho, ho, ho. And that would be a great thing maybe to do here. Let's see here. That perfect victory. 16-0. Yeah, we have to actually have it for Gorgeous. Oh my. The Veteran, Mine. Some of these we can knock out. I'll tell you what, I think we're still waiting in the Twin Peaks. How sad is that? We have an hour-long broadcast and we're still waiting in queue for 10 minutes. Ooh, painful. Let's go back to the achievements here. I think I can do the 2 in TP, the capture and the emote. But let's see. I think I can do, but then I'd go to Deepwind Gorge. And I think we can start nailing some of these off here. Capture the mine carts. Oh, we could do that. Assault the bases. Oh, we're really close for that too. Some of the ones we probably won't get in the regular ones, which is the Gorge Perfection. So, I think it's kind of settled here. I think I've kind of made up my mind. If you allow me here to do a little bit of Twin Peaks, and then we can go over and into Gorge. And then if we get tired of Gorge, which usually happens around the 90th win, you just seen the battleground so often, you don't want to see it again. You can go back to Twin Peaks and play around with that even more so. So last Friday, segueing in from Twin Peaks, we had we ran Friday and Saturday nights, which is unusual for the group, and we had TP so many times. It was like 4 or 5 wins, not wins, but 4 or 5 games. They were almost all losses, which was we were facing very good groups, and what was I gonna say? Well, we were getting sick of it, for the lack of a better word. We would see Twin Peaks, and then we would get a win, and then we would see Twin Peaks again. Oh my gosh! Look at that! I need to plug in my computer. I need to plug it in now. Oh my gosh. So I forgot one of the first basics of setting up a broadcast or trying to present yourself as be prepared. I didn't do it. I didn't have my computer plugged in. Oh. It's plugged in now, so it won't go dark on you guys. But we would win one, and then we would lose one, then we won one, and then we kept getting TP again and again and again against other teams, and we lost like 2 or 3 in a row. And we were doing everything right. It felt like we were doing things right, and we were winning the team battles. We were communicating. We were where we needed to be, and they were still whipping our butt. It felt like we had molasses in our pants or something. It was just slowing us down like big lead pipes. Um, ooh, it was harsh, really harsh. I uploaded all the RBG videos there. I haven't put them on the website, westernjeff.com. We still have the previous week, so 2 weeks ago videos that's still there. But the YouTube, if you go to the YouTube channel, link on Western Jeff, the J Western Jeff channel there, you can actually find the actual videos of last week. I had 9 videos. 9 recordings. That's unusually a long amount. And we're almost 15 minutes waiting for a battle. Oh, this is so harsh for you guys. You guys are like, why am I watching? We're just seeing there. For those who are just joining us, coming in late here, this is Western Jeff. Thanks for watching here. We're in the queue for Temple here, and I am going over some of the things that have happened before that have happened after the last broadcast here. So I uploaded the 9 videos. You can check those out on J Western Jeff on the YouTube. Of course, if you wanted to go straight to the YouTube channel link, go to westernjeff.com, and under the links there, there's a little button, a little link you can click on to see the YouTube channel. Go there and check those out. Of course, those were in the Warlords PvP Season 1. So check those out. Those are always fun and great to see. So we are now almost 17 minutes in a 4-minute queue. Oh. People are like, I'm tired of looking at stuff. Let's turn around. So a lot of people have their garrison stuff done. Now, if you notice, I have nothing done in my garrison. I just kind of did the upgrade and then put in some of the buildings, and then I stopped. And that's exactly what I did. Let's go over here to the PvP kind of thing here. I have started the Warlords thing, and by started means I made like 3 kills, and then I stopped. Oh, there's something on the ground here. A tribute. I love that. That's fun. Well, but I don't have any monuments. None of my buildings are upgraded to the highest level. I haven't done any of the quests or had any of the good stuff here, which is kind of sad. I think some of the viewers are like, ooh, you are really bare bones. The answer is yes. Yeah, I am bare bones. I've used the garrison basically to as a waypoint and to vendor items and to repair. That's what I've used it for. I don't even have followers at max level or anything. It's kind of sad, but that's just the way it's been for me. Let's see here. So as we were talking about the uploaded videos, I heard over the weekend a nasty rumor, and I think I'm going to address it now. I was going to address it a little later, but maybe now would be the right time, especially since we're sitting down and waiting for the queue. The nasty rumor is this. The season is ending. Yeah. The season's going to end very, very, very soon. Like tomorrow. Yeah. That's a nasty rumor. Let me tell you, it's a lie. It's a dirty lie. The season is not ending tomorrow. It's not. This rumor started a little bit in my guild, a little bit, and it's not true. And I think people are jumping the gun a little bit. Started this week is week 20 of this first PvP season. Blizzard has done seasons between 17 to 33 weeks in length. Usually they end in the mid-20s. Now, people started jumping the gun for this one reason. Blizzard announced the formula and implemented their formula catch-up for the conquest points. And this is my response to that. They fixed something they said they would fix months ago. But a lot of people were trying to read the tea leaves, it felt like, and saying, "Uh-oh, Blizzard wants everybody to catch up, and we're going to start a new season right away." I don't think that's the case. I think we got between 2 to 5 more weeks in this season at least. Now, the patch notes are up for 5.2. And there's a lot of good fun stuff in there. I haven't read too deep into it, but the Tanan jungle is opening up. There's going to be all kinds of new quest lines, and the Epic Ring quest line will continue. All that good stuff. But I haven't read into too much into it. I know it's in beta, and people are still being encouraged to go into the beta and test stuff out. But I don't think it's going to happen tomorrow or this upcoming week. Why don't I think that? Well, usually they announce the PvP season is ending, or they give you a week or two in advance. I think last season it was like 1 week, but I can remember several times you usually get like a 2-week warning, between 1 to 2 week warnings, and so far we have not gotten the warning, and it's going to come through a blue post. So if it comes any other method, it ain't real. It's got to come through a blue post. Only the blue post counts. The blue post is golden. It's the golden post. Blue is where it's at. For those who don't know what the blue post is on the WoW Armory and the official Blizzard communications from the developers and the people that implement this game to the users, such as us. And when they post something on the forums, which is wowarmory.com, it'll come as a blue post. Nobody can get a blue post except for the developers and the employees and things like that, the official Blizzard people. So when the blue post comes in, it's good as golden. It's happening. But any other method, if it's on a blog, if it's being talked about on the forum somewhere, if somebody put on as a comment section in some article, saying it's ending tomorrow, it ain't ending tomorrow. We got lots of time to go. So, let's see here. We're 21 minutes into a 4-minute temple. What is going on? At this point in time, it's so ridiculous. I'm going to leave the queue. Yes. Leave the queue. Yes. People are like, finally, and I requeued. Because at 21 minutes, what is going on? I'm going to take another drink here, my Diet Pepsi. They should be paying me Diet Pepsi. Pepsi should be for all the ads that I put up for them, all the free commentary. Oh, yeah, you can almost hear me drink that, can you? Oh, so let's see what the queue is now. 4 minutes. I don't know. Alright, we'll wait the 4 minutes. If it doesn't happen, we'll do a random. We'll start randoms instead. But we need to finish out these Temple of Mogul ones. So, the other thing here, because we're not doing it in the queue, I'm not able to do my normal time blocks and stuff where I talk about different subject matters, so they're all kind of running together. But that was a nasty rumor. But going back to the rumors, yeah, the PvP season is not ending. It ain't ending anytime soon. In fact, I bet you it'll go all the way almost to late May. I think it'll be the 1st of June. Ooh, I burped. Ooh, that was like a baby burp, but it was kind of like a dirty burp. It was barely a burp, but it was kind of there still. Ooh, and it smells bad too. That's a good joke. I predict that the PvP season will end sometime in late May to early June. I would say the last weekend or the first week of June we'll have a new season, and that will make it about 25 weeks. That's a very average number for the season. So we're going to see. So for those that are out there going after the gladiator titles and mounts, the season's ending now where you need to be at the 2400. So what we're gonna, where are we? Alright, we got a minute and 30 seconds left in this queue before I go to random. And just say, oh, hell with it, I'm going to go random. So another thing that has been, maybe we'll talk about it for a few minutes, is the players' actual ratings. Have you noticed this season that your ratings are lower than any season beforehand? Last season, season 15, we had... Oh, there's the Q pop! You know what, guys? I want you to strike all that last 20 seconds out. We'll talk about ratings another time, because we're going to talk about Temple here. We get to actually see the first game here, and it's 25 minutes into the actual broadcast. The first game. Can you believe that? I have no idea what was going on beforehand in that previous queue. So, what are we going to do? We're going to flask it, of course, what all good PvPers do. We're going to food it, of course. Okay, I'm looking at everything. Everything is green across the board that I see. No, what are we missing? What are we missing? Can you guess it? Oh, it's the frozen ammo. That can get lost in translation right there. Oh, yeah. Frozen ammo. Alright, let's see here. Now, if you see, I've learned this in randoms. The difference of one healer makes or breaks whether you win or lose. The team that has one more healer, up to 3 healers, wins the game. So we have 0 healers, they have 1 healer. They will probably win the game. And I've seen this works about maybe 95% of the time. This has only happened once that I've so far seen in all the footage, because I'm making the Temple footage. An inside kind of knowledge here on random battlegrounds. The people with the most healers, up to 3. After 3, there's no more benefit. In fact, it becomes kind of a bad thing. But after 3, nothing. So if you had 2 healers and the horde had 1 healer, your chance of winning is great. And I think that's just because people have a hard time overcoming those healers here. So we're gonna go right out of the gate here because this is random. I'm gonna do the random strats, and I'm gonna watch. Now I'm gonna hope to God. He didn't come after me, did he? Alright. They're on the opposite side. I'm running. I'm running as fast as I possibly can. This isn't a good strat here, what he's doing. Pop it. Full back. Now I'm on the opposite side. I'm on the north face here. That's good. I just have these stupid birds on me. And this pet. Come over here. I'm trying to actually physically stay away. Looks like we have... Okay. Make him commit. Good. So if I die there now, it's harder for him to get the orb. If a little tip there, if the guy that's damaging you, if your opponent is a melee class, run into the pit. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to suck him into the pit. That will give him a less of a chance to be able to get that orb. He actually has to run to the side, run up, and it's more likely that one of your teammates will actually pick up the orb. Okay, purple's up. We need to get that purple. We got a lot of orbs up. A Lots and lots of orbs. They have both. We don't have any. How sad. Okay, where's the other one that's up? They have 3. Here he is. I can't target him. Manually target. Why is my deterrence up? Blue's up. Burn him if I can. We're already at 10. Deterrence. Trying to lead him away from the order, but I let him to my other flag carrier. That guy with the flag must have been like, "Oh, I hate you! I hate you! I hate you!" Yeah. So a good tip, as I repeated just a few moments ago, if your opponent that's trying to kill you, if you're a flag carrier, if your opponent is melee, jump off into the pit, into the center part, and what you're trying to do is you're trying to drag him down there with you, and that will give a disadvantage for them to pick up the orb. All right, so we got purple back up. They got purple. What one do they not have? Looks like teal. They have orange is up, green is up. Green was right behind me. I'm going to grab green. I'm going to go north. Purple's up. No. I'm looking at the map and I'm saying nope, 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 nope. We got to go north. Down him. So we're winning, which is rare and kind of odd. Maybe it's the luck of the players here. I'm getting shot at by an idiot. Let's see if I can grab. Oh, there he is. Let's see if we can stun him. He's right after me. I'm going to go down. There's nothing I can do. All right. So as you can see there, I was trying to hit that other orb carrier, and then I saw that I was getting hit. I ran into the corner, and then I disengaged to try to pick up a quick heal because I'm glyphed for it. And that rogue was like, what the hell? Yeah, that rogue was like, All right, they have 3. This is bad now. We need to pop up our game here. Them having 3 is a really bad thing. Now it looks like blue has the highest stacks. We don't really know who blue is. Here's stands. Of course, he's trying to pull you. Same strat. Okay, green, green, green. What's really frustrating is the ally aren't picking up orbs. You know. And I'm left to fend off with the wolves. Oh, shit. What I'm hoping is he'll get frozen. Can I jump? Hit! Corner! God, that rogue was waiting for me, too. That's sad. Yeah, that rogue was so waiting for me. Ron Pauls has... Isn't that a political name, Ron Paul? Ron Pauls. We got one now. We need to pick up flags, so I'm going to tell our guys. Yeah, you live or die by picking up flags. These guys are not picking up flags. Let's see here. There's one up. Two up. I'm going to pick up the flag again. We have two, they have one. Actually, my method that I'm going to try to do is stay away. We have the center, I'm going to take it. He's on me. He thinks I'm a easy target. This shaman. He thought wrong. We have a hunter in here. I didn't see him beforehand. I'm getting nailed really hard here. It looks like we've increased it from 100 to 200 points now, which is really good. This will be a quick res. Come on. But these guys are not picking up flags. Am I going to score? I bet you I'm going to score the most points. Look at that. Yeah, we're not even trying to get after flags. We want to lose. Which is the prevailing. Oh, I got this guy here. He's going in mid. I'm going to go in mid. One more time. Wolverine Sting. Oh, nailed him! One more time. I gotta celebrate. Ain't so free. Alright, we're gonna do the controversial thing. That's bandage. One more. I'm bandaging right here in the middle of temple. Get that bandage going. Not that it'll make much of a difference, but I'm gonna just start. I'm all alone. Look at this. One more. I'm dancing in the middle of temple. Oh, that's so great, though. I mean, that's gonna go. That should be. Well, who dances in the middle of temple? Only people who are very secure with themselves. Oh yeah, another deep swig of that Diet Pepsi. Let's see here. What? You guys catch that? I was dancing there in the middle. One more time, do 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 do. I gotta celebrate. Oh, that's so great. You know what I'm gonna probably do is I'm gonna copy that. Oh, get Sept. He's gonna steal that orb. If he was smart, fine. He wants me to fight him. Fight him I shall, and he's almost dead. And down he goes. Well, how did he get all that health back up? He's cheating. Cheater. I'm gonna... One more time. Got the feeling so free. I'm not actually kind of worried about it. And the reason why I'm not worried about picking up the flag right now is because we got almost 200 points. But that doesn't mean that we can become baddies. Time to pick up the flag again. One more time. Even when I'm so casual, I'm still picking up flags with this group. This is how bad this group is. So, pro tip: no matter when you need to be picking up flags. No matter what happens, it's your job to pick up flags, not to fight. A lot of people want to fight, and you won't win. Guarantee you that. See, we won. Who got the most victory points? I got the most victory points, 342, and I also had the most orb possessions at 6. No, I was top with Orkness. Apparently he was pro 2, but I was just pro by a little bit more. Alright. Let's keep the party alive. Let's re-queue immediately. We can get one. We could probably get one more in here. We're hoping we can get one more in. We're not going to get into another 20-minute queue, for God's sakes. But re-queue. No. Okay. Back. Temple. Join. Let's look at the chatter, because there looks to be some fun chatter in here. Kiwi Donk. Dig Donk. Kiwi Dino K. That's how I'm going to pronounce that person's name. Kiwi Dino. That's a fairly unique name. So he's getting some exposure from Western Jeff. These kids are fucking garbage. They will all focus me because I'm undergeared and forego all objectives just to kill me. Pro tip, Kiwi, the world does not revolve around you. Alright, let's see what our queue time is. 4 minutes. You know, I think Blizzard just puts the 4 minutes to give you hope. And 20 minutes later, you're still in queue. We'll see here. We got 3 minutes and 11 seconds still remaining on the average for the queue timer. It's counting down. So that's good. We'll just keep that rolling. Rolling. Queue pop immediately, almost immediately. How great is that? Alright. Let's see here. We're going to immediately eat. Now, what happens if you get stuck into the middle of a game? Let's say somebody left the battleground. Let's say they were a baddie and they left. Do you sit and eat? The answer is yes. With one exception. And here's the one exception. If you can immediately change the outcome of the game. And that only happens, that I know of, in two maps. Can you guess them? Warsong and Twin Peaks, because your spawn point where you enter the game is also the throne room. So if you can immediately change the outcome of the game, participate. But otherwise, take that minute to eat. Now you don't want to eat on every time, but especially within lulls and fights and things of that nature, you might want to get that extra boost. Most of the time, I don't eat after a death during a battleground. And I think it's just because I want to get back into the action right away. And that's why I don't eat. Now, you shouldn't eat every time. No, I don't think that's appropriate. Because sometimes you have to cap carts, you have to defend flags, you have to return flags, you have to save the day. Whatever it may be, you got to get in there. We have 2 healers. They have 0 healers. Alright, so last game I told you that we were more than likely going to lose, and of course we won by 200 points. Here's my prediction. We topple these people. We just gun these people down. And I think we're going to gun these people down because we got 2 heals, they have none. At least on paper, we should gun them down. we're going to move straight right. Okay, most of their team is actually going the opposite side. And we're going to switch to the hunter. You might be asking, why aren't you going after these guys here? I want to actually wipe them up, if possible. If we can wipe most of these people up, the game will be set. They don't have any flags. I'm going to see if I can go grab the fourth flag. No, we have all 4 flags. Look at this. Look at this. All 4. They're all dead. Every last. Oh, no, they're not all dead. I'll scratch that. We have all 4 flags. Now, at this time, I would normally pop my Alliance Battle Standard, but of course, I have a Q wait. So we can't do it now. But we are mopping these guys up. I'm trying to actually find... Here's the hunter. Silence him. One more time. $18 seconds still remaining. Looks like they're all on this side. 17, 5, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to pop it now. Throwing down the Alliance Battle Standard. I'm coming to the action, baby. Oh, look at this guy, this rogue. He's trying to get one over on us. One more time. Do. That was a really quick game. That was only like 3 minutes long. But now it doesn't say. This is odd. Horde have 48 victory points. Oh, 28. It's 28. Oh, 20. There we go. It was those two. So I was looking there for a minute. And I said, "Wait a minute. It's zeros across the board for the Horde. What happened?" Well, it wasn't all zeros. There was an initial flag pickup. Oh, another burp. I should be proud of my burps, maybe. We're going to do one more because we've been waiting, guys. You had that 25-minute wait, which was painful. Oh, very painful. You had to listen just to me jabber for forever without getting those cues. Now some we're getting fast cues. So maybe I shouldn't, whenever it goes over double the average length, re-queue yourself. So if it was a 4-minute wait and it went over 8 minutes, re-queue yourself. Let's see here. Again, it's a 4-minute wait. We're already 22 seconds in, 23 seconds, 24, 25, 26 seconds in. We're at the 32nd minute mark now. And still waiting. So that last one, that was a massacre. I predicted it too. They had no heals. We had 2 heals. We mopped the floor with them. We just healed. Those 2 healers, they just started healing, and it was game over. I also think they did a very poor choice in moving their flags around initially, and I think they did a poor choice in going after our flags. And I think our flag carriers did the right thing by trying to avoid the horde initially. Where it was just kind of a little bit of a bloodbath at the beginning, and then all the flags were picked up, and it was over. One more time. I keep singing Daft Punk or Draft Punk. That song. That's a really long song. It's like 10 minutes long too. So we're just kind of waiting in the queue here, waiting in the queue. Well, as the last kind of a bumper here tonight before, because after we finish this next one, of course, I'll be done for the evening. We are still looking for healers. We would love to pick up a priest, a shaman, or a pally, heals, or something like that. If you're a healer, we'd love to pick you up. We're also looking for a blood DK. That's going to be a flag carrier. That blood DK has to be aggressive and be really awesome. So we're looking forward to that. So if you have any of those characters and would like to join the RBG group on Friday nights, which is the InGen RBG group, which you can find more about at westernjeff.com, click on the RBG group page. It's going to be awesome. We would love to have you. Just go ahead, whisper me in game and stuff, and you would almost have an automatic invite. See how cool that is for those who watch the live broadcast. So we're sitting here. We're almost 3 minutes into this wait. We're gonna do another one unless it goes on for like 10 minutes wait. Then I have to call it, and that's really stinky. I don't like to do that because I think that jips you off. I think a optimal broadcast is me playing actual battlegrounds and then me chatting about the battlegrounds and different things while I'm going about and you're seeing the different actions. Me just sitting here in the garrison is not fun. So for that, I apologize. The PvP gods have not shown down on us. The Q gods have not shown us good favor tonight, generally speaking. Let's see here. We're now at about 4 minutes. We're going to see if we can get this quick Q pop and jump right into the action. 15 seconds until the 4-minute mark. And we're waiting. We're still waiting. So we passed the average. Oh, there it is. Q pop. Temple. Dun, 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 dun. When I think of Temple, I'm almost like Star Trek. Not Star Trek, Star Wars. With the Darth Vader theme song. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know, I just kind of got that feeling. I don't know. Okay, they have 3 healers. We have no healers. Now, this is going to be a bloodbath on our end. We're going to get wiped. The only way that this will change if the next ones are all healers. Oh, no. No, this looks to be a complete and utter bloodbath. The only way it would be different is if there's no way it would be different. We're going to get smeared in this one, which is kind of sad. It's sad to know what your fate more than likely is before the game even starts. Kind of takes the mystery out of it a little bit, but it's not always the case. I mean, the first one I was predicting tonight, I said, well, we were going to probably lose, and that wasn't the case. We won, but they have 3 healers, optimal group. We have no healers at all. So on this side, that doesn't mean you quit. Bad players quit at this point. And maybe we'll talk about how to recoup here in a minute and counter. So what I'm hoping I will do is I'll be able to grab the flag and run like the Dickens. And what I'm hoping will happen is that if I can live long enough and not allow the enemy to grab the other flag, it might keep us alive just for an extra second. We're also hoping really that those the Hordes are really undergeared. Of course, that's probably not the case. But you can always hope. Dun 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 dun. So 3 of us, 2 of us, 1 of us. It was me. All right. Don't run. Run the other way. Run, Forrest, run! Holy shit, we brought one of them down. Isn't this a weird thing? You know, I'm starting to rethink how much I actually know about this game, about this map. Brought him down. We have 3. I'm not talking a lot because I'm trying to keep my wits about me. But shit, see what happens. I start speaking, I get nailed. All right, this might be a game changer now that I died or something. Now the second guy is going down. They picked up 1. Now it's 1-1. I'm expecting that other one to go down quickly here now. Not seeing it yet. Orb is up. Grabbing it. They're on this side over here. We might actually have the middle. Yeah, we actually do. Okay, this is kind of dangerous, but we gotta do it. We have 3. Oh, wow. They are losing. They have 3 healers, an optimal group. We have no healers, and we're dominating. This is what makes WoW exciting, guys. Right here, right now, we should be losing and getting our asses handed to us, but we are dominating right here in Temple. This is what makes this game fun. This is why I keep playing every single week. You never know what's going to happen. Every group is different. Every encounter feels different. We are dominating. Let's keep dominating here, guys. My attitude has totally changed here. Of course, I'm the most dominant orb carrier I've gotten too. We are picking up flags. That is a big thing. We have 3 flags. They have 1 flag. We are flag carriers. This is excellent. This is what this is actually a history book on how games are won right here. 3 healers. They have 3 healers. I have none. Oh my. This is so great. I'm gonna go pick up that purple one right away because it's on the prior. Oh god, that orange. Nope. What is he? He's blue and orange. I'm going after it. I'm going after it. I'm going after blue. I have to turn around and fight him. I'm going to turn around and run, actually. Let's get on the north side here. I think he's trying to follow me, but he can't. I'm the only guy with the flag. See him? They have control, but we're the ones that are winning. Let's run to the other side. They're all over there in those stairs. That's a nightmare scenario. I don't like this because I'm on the opposite side. I'm going to go over here. I see that Horde on my minimap catching up to me. See him? Notice how I get slower and slower. We are dominating this group. This is exactly how you play this game. They're all on the opposing side. Trying to take away his buffs. They have two. Let's see if I can go after one. See if I can strike him. Okay, I'm going to go down here. I was getting huge there too. Okay, they have all four taken. Okay. Let's go pick up flags. This is something for the history books right here. Wow. This is beyond amazing. What's happening here, guys? If the reason why I'm silent is that I'm really kind of focused in on here because what should have been a bloodbath, the tables have turned and we are dominating them in almost every single way. I'm in here. I don't want to be in here. Quick turn. Oh my. This was an unbelievable go on that last character. I was running around that pillar really hard, and I was trying to avoid him at all cost. And oh my, let's see here. We have one orb. No, we don't have. Is it a Horde? Yeah, it's a Horde. Wolverine sting him. What I hope he actually does is he picks up that. He's being accompanied here by this healer, Gypsy Tears. Which seems to be the only character that pick up this old blue orb. I've committed to the blue. How awesome is it to win when the odds are so stacked against you? They have 3 healers, we have none. They have a good composition, we don't. And we dominated. Look at that. Look at that. That is classic awesomeness. This is something that you want to really end the night out on something really great. This is what it is. Where the cards are stacked against you, you come out and you win. That's why WoW is so great. This is why I love to play this game. They had 3 healers, we had none. The odds were stacked against us, and what happens? We came out and we dominated. This map proves that will and skill and behavior and attitude make a huge difference. This is excellent, guys. Something that is bound for the history books, not the history books, but something for the classic section. Was that game right there? I was quiet through most of it because I was trying to be at the top of my game, and wow, that was amazing. Guys, I want to thank you for joining me here. Next week we're going to be going through and finishing up probably Temple a little bit. We might be revisiting a little bit of last week, what happened tonight, even just what you saw. We're going to be talking about some other things, the upcoming patch notes. We're going to be we might even look into a little bit of Twin Peaks and other things, other great stuff that's coming on the way. Again, for our before you leave me here, we are doing the Temple series. We're going to be finishing up the Node series. We're going to be starting the Stealth series. Lots of great things are happening. They're all found at westernjeff.com. If you haven't gone ahead and followed us or tweet us, go ahead. We are at WesternJeff, at WesternJeffPVP on Twitter. Tweet us. Have a good time. This is classic. This is Western Jeff. I'm signing out for tonight, guys. You guys take care.